All right, here we go. We are ready to see these two face off. What is that? Oh, here we go. Here we go. The champ is here. I don't know what he's up to, but... All right, here we go. This is what we very much expected to see out of Mr. Amplify. Apparently he's going to be here at ringside, and I have a feeling that could cause a big problem here today for the Fox. Nice takedown now by Spider. Spider, the Fox backed up against the ropes now. Fox off the rope. Big face first. Down into that gut buster, and that is going to be painful. All right. The Fox with a big drop kick. Well placed, well timed. Spider looking for an opportunity now. And wow, the Fox with a big power bomb as he catches the Spider. Nice reversal. Well timed, very well timed power bomb reversal by the Fox, and it is not hard to see why he was the former champion and why he has had so much success here in CAW since his arrival. Big falling neck breaker now. The Fox going to work. Big boot to the midsection, sets up. Wow! And the Fox showing that strength and agility and pretty much just all-around well-rounded skill that he has. And he is really looking to get back to the CAW World Championship. Of course, Mr. Amplified cashing in that contract in the case that he won a few weeks back against the Fox and taking that world title after a match at Rumble Roulette with Archie Lee. Very, very interesting turn of events at that pay-per-view, and how will it affect the mindset of the Fox going forward into the next pay-per-view where he's likely to get his next title opportunity. Fox with the cover, hooks the leg. 2, and a near 3, but not enough. Spider managing to kick out. Nice backbreaker by Spider. Spider with a big flying knee drop that nails Fox dead center on the face. Big whip into the turnbuckle goes Spider. Uh-oh, here we go. And this is just what we expected. And the Fox needs to not let Mr. Amplified get in there. Amp Army is notorious with those mind games, and clearly, things have not changed with Amp Army. Mr. Amplified perhaps turning the tide of the battle here. Spider with a boot up to the apron. Spider's fangs! Spider's fangs! And it hits! And that could be it for the Fox. Absolutely devastating. That could have cost him this match. And there's the 3 count. Spider walking away with a huge upset victory. Mr. Amplified showing up at ringside, costing the Fox his matchup here today on Elite Stars. Absolutely unbelievable turn of events. Actually, it's completely believable when you're dealing with Amp Army. All right, we are ready. We are getting set up for the next match. Matchup number 2. Let's see who's paying out here today. Well, it looks like it's going to be Spider due to an upset victory at the hands of Mr. Amplify. It's okay, get those crowns ready. Exclamation mark crowns in the chat will tell you your current balance, your current status. You want to get that status up? You want to rank your status up? Head on over to our Game Wisp, type exclamation mark subscribe into the chat, and you can get some amazing perks to give you that edge you need to get to the championship title. All you have to do is head on over to GameWisp.com/CAWrestling, and our subscription start at just $5, and you can get some really cool stat bonuses and increases that might get you to that title. Who knows? Have to wait and see. And also join CAW in the chat if you're looking to possibly get in at a entry level. You can design your own character and submit them. We have basically openings once a month or every so often. We'll take a couple new characters in. If they're as active as everyone else is, you can get yourself all the way to the regular level where you'll increase some stats as well. So we've got some pretty cool different tiers. The more you watch, you'll get rewarded, and if you subscribe, you'll get rewarded. Very cool. Some different things in there. Something for everyone. So get ready for the next matchup. The rivalry that has been brewing, the Intercontinental Championship. Masuda takes on Ash Venom in a rivalry that has been brewing, and I have a feeling Ash Venom is looking for that Intercontinental title at the next pay-per-view. Right, here we go, the Intercontinental Champ making his way to the ring. He'll be facing off against his newest rival here on Champions Alliance Wrestling, and that is none other than the rising up-and-coming star, and that is Ash Venom. Masuda, he is pumped up, he is ready to go, and Ash Venom has his work cut out for him. That is absolute, there is no doubt. And here comes Ash Venom. He has risen from the bottom. He is looking to make a name for himself in history here on Champions Alliance Wrestling. He has already gotten to the point he is at with blood, sweat, and hard work, and he is looking to get that Intercontinental Championship around his waist. I would be willing to put money on the fact that this is going to be one hard-hitting matchup, and these two aren't going to hold back anything. Ash Venom getting to work early, sending Masuda here down to ringside. Big flying knee drop to the face, Masuda on the receiving end, and Ash Venom is getting started early. Running bulldog now by Masuda as he gets back into the ring. Looking to recover here now. Circling around, Ash Venom with a big drop kick. Well placed. All right, there we go, a big backbreaker. Ash Venom now working on the leg. Big backbreaker now. Ash Venom dropping the knee now down onto the back of the skull, and he is trying to do as much damage as he can to Masuda. He is definitely looking forward to some early momentum here, going into a potential Intercontinental title shot. Ash with the cover. 2. And a 2 count is all he's going to get. Drop kick. The big guy going upstairs now as Ash Venom lays out a beautiful drop kick to Masuda. Masuda pushes Ash away now. Ash pushes Masuda away. And this is a back and forth now. Big face buster. Ash Venom now looking to put some... Oh, and a roll up! The ref! 1, 2! No, a 2 count. The ref a little bit slow on the count, and one has to wonder what could he have possibly been thinking there. Ash Venom sets up, big suplex, well placed. Ash Venom, big knuckle drop down onto the face of Masuda. And Ash Venom clearly has a lot of momentum coming into this matchup. Masuda gonna try and gather himself here. And Ash Venom not wasting any time before he gets back to his feet to break the hold. Masuda locking back in. Not giving Ash an opportunity. He knows he has to... Oh, and a big super kick. Masuda going to work now. Kick to the back. Ash Venom looks like he could be slowing down now. He's used everything that he had early on in this matchup to try and get the job done, and perhaps it wasn't enough. Oh, Masuda now on the receiving end. Ash Venom trying to recover. Big back neck breaker. Ash Venom with the cover. 2, and a 2 count. Ash Venom, big snap suplex now. Masuda getting hit hard. Ash Venom showing signs of slowing down, however. Masuda has already sustained a ton of damage. And whoa, Ash Venom nearly walking away with a big victory. Springboarding enziguri by Masuda. And that, an unbelievable use of his last bit of energy. And Masuda really finding an opportunity there. Very risky, but it paid off, at least for the time being now. Oh wow, big gut buster by Venom. And that's probably going to be it. That's the Venom drop. There is no way Masuda's kicking out from that. The Venom drop wins Ash Venom this matchup here today against the Intercontinental Champion. And he is in impressive shape. Top form, some would say. Ash Venom getting a big victory here today over Masuda. Ash Venom with a big victory this week, and this definitely looks good on him going into any potential Intercontinental Championship shot in the future. All right, get ready, because up next, middle-aged nerd will take on Getsugemo here today on Elite Stars. All right, get ready to place your bets. Middle-aged nerd Getsugemo up next here today on Elite Stars. go. One half of the very odd tag team champions. Middle-aged Nerd and 9 Crew of Amp Army. A very, very odd pairing indeed. It happened at a Rumble Roulette, and these two won the tag team championships away from My White Boy V and Dominic Fury of the Blacklist. Absolutely crazy turn of events at Rumble Roulette, and he is here today to face off against Getz Again. Here comes Getz Again, the Enigma, and also one half of the, at least for the time being, defunct Harvest Moon. The Megastick has been out of action for quite some time, losing that title to Juno a couple of months back at Backfire. What an event it was. If you haven't seen it, check out our highlights. All of our episodes of Champions Alliance Wrestling are available on demand. Check them out after the show. Head on over there. Don't miss any of them. Middle-aged Nerd gets whipped off the ropes. Getz Again sets up with a big power slam, following through. Very well placed. Middle-aged Nerd trying to get back to his feet. Getz Again not really giving any opportunities and lays in with a big backbreaker. Hopefully that issue is resolved, and I apologize for the brief interruption. If you're just arriving, I'd like to thank you guys for joining us. It's Sagamo. Sagamo's edge hits. Middle-aged Nerd could be in trouble right now. Gets a Gemo with the cover, and no one near 3 count, but somehow middle-aged nerd manages to stay in it. Middle-aged nerd now, returning fire with a suplex of his own. Oh, wow! Shooting in for the leg. And a well-timed takedown by middle-aged nerd. Big knee to the midsection, and nerd now. Once again, we're back to his feet. Middle-aged nerd. Another suplex. Imperfect plex, and that could be it. Three, there's the 3 count, gets a Gemo. Getting a big victory here today over middle-aged nerd on Elite Stars. All right. Big victory for Gets a Gemo here today on Elite Stars. And up next, we have a heck of a matchup. And trust me, you do not want to miss this one. For the first time ever, these two will collide in the ring. Friends have to put their alliance aside here today on Elite Stars. And it couldn't be avoided forever. It had to happen at some point. And unfortunately, it is happening at the point where Beastie is trying to rise to the top of the women's division and get that title. And unfortunately, the powers that be that make the decisions have decided that this match has to take place. And it's taking place here today on Elite Stars. All right, get your bets in now. Who is going to take it? The two women of Beard Nation will collide here today. The alliance will be put on pause for the time being. These two will face off. This is going to be one heck of a matchup. You do not want to miss it. Place your bet now. And here comes the #1 contender for the CAW Women's Championship. Beastie Rar making her way to the ring. Comes a woman that is no stranger to the Women's Championship, and I am pretty sure she is going to employ every trick she knows for being a Women's Champion in order to get the victory here today. Let's see, this is going to be an amazing matchup. Don't miss it. Here we go, we are getting started. My Lady Ball's not wasting any time. Setting up, big electric chair drop right out of the gate. Big headbutt now. My Lady Balls tossing Beastie. Beastie now shoulder tackle, pulling My Lady Balls. And well placed, well timed as she tries to stomp. Very, very good friends, however. It is not, for the time being, big roundhouse kick by Beastie. My Lady Balls now locking in and slamming the face of Beastie down. Certainly no bad blood between these two. However, one hell of a competition is definitely taking place in the ring right now. Big neck breaker now, as My Lady Balls goes in the offensive here at ringside. Beastie catches the kick and sweeps the leg out and applies a very well-timed Boston Crab on the outside. Two and near three. Beastie with a kick out. Beastie off the ropes. Beastie gets nailed. My Lady Balls. Going on the offensive now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Beastie in trouble. We can see the spear. Spear, no, yes, spear, no. Oh my God, Beastie. Beastie with the reversal into a DDT. Roundhouse kick to the head. Two. No, not quite enough. Wow. Unbelievable reversal. Beastie trying to turn things around. Beastie headed to the, oh no. Oh no. These two are allies, and Beastie is looking forward to the championship. Beastie is for the here and now, and Beastie is willing to do anything to get to that championship. My Lady Balls breaks the hold, and this match is luckily headed back into the ring. Beastie back to her feet, and she breaks the hold. Shot to the midsection. Big chop now. My Lady Balls back in control. Face lock from behind. Sets up and tosses Beastie. Wow. There is no holding back in this matchup, and Beastie trying to get back to her feet again. Big right hand. Beastie, this could be it. Beastie. Firestorm. Beastie hooks the leg. Can she finish it too? No, so close. Unbelievable. Wow. What an incredible matchup between these two. My Lady Balls with a nice reversal now. 2. No, a 2 count now. And Beastie with a kick up. And this is a back and forth war that has absolutely no end in sight. Double axe handle to the back now. My Lady Balls trying to control the pace. Beastie into the turnbuckle. My Lady Balls taking Beastie up to the top rope. Uh-oh. Oh no. Big Samoan drop from the second rope. My Lady Balls will cover. 2. And still no winner determined as of yet, and these two will continue this war. Beastie face first into the turnbuckle and a nice elbow to reverse as she manages to get out of the corner, but it's not enough. And again, looking for that big electric chair drop. Big spear, there's the spear! There is the spear that she was looking for! My Lady Balls to finish! No, a kick out at 2! Wow! Beastie with a roundhouse kick! My Lady Balls gets caught! Flying knee drop now! Absolutely insane what we are seeing in the ring. My Lady Balls trying to break the grasp, and she breaks the hold. Uh-oh. Titty Buster! Titty Buster! My Lady Balls hits! Can she finish it? 1, 2, 3, there's the 3 count. An absolute war. And I think it is a necessary one for Beastie as the women's #1 contender. Going forward, she needs to challenge herself in new ways in order to get that title. Away from the grasps of Alley Cat. Can she do it? Only time will tell. And I can't remember the last time that a match was so epic and there was no title on the line. BC Raw challenging herself in ways not thought possible. My Lady Ball's coming out with a big win, however. I think that will be the valuable training that Beastie needs going forward into the title shot against Alley Cat. Absolutely amazing matchup we just witnessed. One of the most classic matches in CAW history. Up next, we will see Shinji Max take on P-Crack in the Squared Circle one-on-one here today on Elite Stars. But before we do that, we sort of created this announcement that, didn't really exist until today. We have set ourselves a very, very cool subscriber goal. If you want to help us get a little closer to our goal, they offer subscriptions starting at $5, and they offer some really cool benefits. They don't guarantee you a championship. It can help you get a little bit closer, so check it out. ! Subscribe into the chat. Once we reach 25 subscribers, we will be doing a brand split. We will be splitting the rosters into 2 shows, and each show will have their respective roster. So what does that mean? Well, that means more titles. That means each show will have its own exclusive titles, and that means more opportunities for you guys to become champions. So just looking forward to the future. A nice goal to set for ourselves. It's not unattainable, but it will take a lot of progress to get there. I think you guys are amazing. Everybody who's already subscribed, thank you guys so much for helping us get to where we are at. And now we are getting ready to move forward to the next step. And we hope that if you're not already currently a part of it, you decide to become a part of it, head on over GameWisp.com/CAWrestling or type ! Subscribe into the chat. Get ready for the next matchup. The bets are going to be going up here in a second. Shinji Max takes on P-Crack up next. Yes, and a belated happy birthday to one of our only 5-star subscriber and amazing super supporter. Absolutely awesome dude. Omega Stig, happy birthday. I know your birthday was yesterday. And, obviously we didn't stream yesterday, but I'd like to give an opportunity to show some birthday love in the chat, some CAW hype, whatever. Throw something, throw a pickle up or something. I don't know. I don't have the pickle emote shared, but throw something up. H Moon, there you go. Throw up the H Moon in the chat for some hype, for birthday hype for Omega Stig. Thanks for the support, dude, and happy birthday. Belated birthday.
You think you knew me?
Here we go, Shinji Max, ready to make his way to the ring. And facing off here today against the Bad Man. Let's see how this matchup stacks up. This is going to be a really good one. I don't know, it's going to have it's going to have big shoes to fill, so to speak, after the women's division matchup we just saw between Beastie and My Lady Balls. Absolutely unbelievable, and I don't know if they can be topped here today, but I imagine these two are going to do their best. P-Crack going to be making his way to the ring. We spoke to P-Crack recently, doing well. Looking forward to the future here in Champions Alliance Wrestling and hopefully setting his sights on championship gold here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. We're now watching Champions Alliance Wrestling, the most fully featured, interactive, customized wrestling universe on the entire internet. Twitch.tv/CAWrestling. Let your friends know the virtual interactive league is going strong. It is better than ever, and it is not possible without the help of viewers like yourselves. Thank you guys for being here. Let's get ready for the next match. Shinji Max locking it in. P-Crack now going to work on the arm. Gonna look to focus on that shoulder. Big backbreaker. P-Crack now. Going to be going to work on Shinji Max here early on. P-Crack now looking for an opening. Big arm drag takedown now as Shinji Max gets back to his feet. And a big backbreaker. Shinji Max with a whip off the ropes. His leg scissor takedown there. Shinji Max laying into the shoulder now. He knows he is going to make it near impossible to get the GTS if P-Crack can't fully utilize that shoulder. Disabling the arm and the shoulder of P-Crack would be an essential part of getting a win. Shinji Max with a chop. P-Crack into the turnbuckle. And Shinji Max laying in with a couple of shoulders. Ginger Max headed to the top rope. P-Crack could be in trouble. P-Crack on the receiving end of a big elbow drop from the top rope. And a big takedown now by P-Crack. You're seeing a great balanced back and forth matchup here. No one clearly gaining any momentum. Just sort of a exchange between these two. Sets up for the suplex and a big suplex. And P-Crack now looks to be showing signs of pulling ahead. Double rolling waist lock here. Pushing Ginger Max away. And P-Crack begins to gain control. Follows through with a nice backbreaker, and he's going to apply some pressure now. Ginger Max with a nice recovery from the corner, not enough. P-Crack locks in, sets up, and a nice reverse suplex by Ginger Max. Huge falling neckbreaker by Ginger Max. Running knee into the corner, and Ginger Max nails P-Crack. That could be it. He might be out cold. 2. Uh-oh. Ginger Max sets up. Cane blast. That could be it. That could be it for P-Crack. There's the 3 count. Ginger Max walking away with a big victory over P-Crack here today on Elite Stars. Ginger Max very clearly happy about that win. Big victory here this week. Whoa! 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 Wooly Bully here to applaud the victory of Ginger Max and issue a challenge. Oh, wow. Things are just getting started here today on Elite Stars. All right, get ready for your main event. Hi, Lady Balls. Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks everybody who's currently here watching. If you're not currently a follower, please smack that follow button. Do whatever you gotta do. Smack it, drop kick it, head up to the top rope, hit it with a nice Randy Macho Man Savage elbow drop from the top. Do whatever you gotta do. Smack the follow button, become a part of the CAW universe. Also, if you're thinking about subscribing, it's a great time to do so. We've already announced when we hit 25 subscribers, we will be doing a brand split, so that's exciting news. We just sort of made that up today. That was just a thing someone asked, and it was like, you know what? Yeah, let's set a goal for that. Let's do that. So there it is. Throwing things down on the spot. But up next, we have the main event of the day. The entire Blacklist will go do battle. 3v3 tag team matchup. A 6-man tag against Amp Army. This is going to be a war. Let's get ready for the next matchup. Alright, get ready for 6-man tag team action up next as the Blacklist takes on Amp Army here today on the main event of Elite Stars here on Champions Alliance Wrestling. And here we go. We are getting started the main event here today on Elite Stars. The Blacklist, all 3 members making their way to the ring. And we've got ourselves a 6-man tag matchup here today in the main event. White Boy V leading the pack here today. Dan Diz on the left and Dominic Fury. This is quite the interesting team. Boy V and Dominic Fury. Fury ready. And Diz and White Boy V, the Blacklists, are ready to get things started. Here comes one member of Vamp Army, and he is the one half of the tag team champions. The odd pairing between Middle-Aged Nerd and 9 Blue. Here comes the world champion. And of course, Nerd Rage. All the members of Vamp Army set to do battle, in between them 2 titles. One half of the tag team and the world championship. All right, here we go. White Boy V, 9 Blue getting us started here. 6-man tag team action. Main event here today. White Boy V going to work here early on 9 Blue. 9 Blue getting caught with a reverse suplex there. Dominic Fury now fresh in and a big shoulder breaker to Mr. Amplify. Dominic Fury clearly trying to make a statement on the world champ. Big neckbreaker by Mr. Amplify now. Gets the tag, and in comes Nerd Rage. This is going to be an interesting pairing. Dominic Fury over the top rope to the outside. This is not where you want to be if you're Dominic Fury in the blacklist. Right on the receiving end of Amp Army. Nowhere's near where anybody can help you. Dominic Fury. Whoa, Dominic Fury latches in. Big choke slam to the outside. Dominic Fury makes a serious statement. And Dominic Fury trying to restart the count. Back into the ring where Nerd Rage tries to regain control. Whoa! Double underhook suplex attempt. And a nice reversal by Dominic Fury. In comes the tag, and Dan Diz ready to face off. Dan Diz gets pulled in, and he gets caught. Nerd Rage takes control. Sets up for the scoop slam. No, and it's not enough. And is with a nice reversal now. A six-man tag matchup here on the main event of Elite Stars. And then we've got a modified cloverleaf submission here. And is locking in. Gonna go to work on the legs of Middle-Aged Nerd. Middle-Aged Nerd with a great recovery. Dan Diz with the reversal. Unlock takedown now. Oh, wow. That's just unnecessary. Dan Diz makes the tag, and he looks to bring White Boy V back into the mix. When the tag is made, in comes 9 Blue, nails White Boy. Dominic catches a forearm, and Dan Diz goes down the ringside as well. Wow, big capture power slam there. Many of you may not know, White Boy V, a former member of Amp Army. Wow, big powerbomb setup by 9 Blue. White Boy V, a former Amp Army member for a short time, as former Intercontinental Champion in a promotion that spans before the life of CAW. They have a very, very deep history. Big boot from Mr. Amplify. And a hip toss now as the CAW champion goes to work on White Boy V. White Boy V with a big forearm to the back. Clothesline. Mr. Amplified gets folded like a lawn chair. And again, gonna work on that submission, locking in that modified cloverleaf, putting the knee into the back of Mr. Amplified. Diz hammering away now on Mr. Amplified. Goes for the cover. 2. No, a 2 count. Mr. Amplified with the kick out. Whip into the corner now. Mr. Amplified caught up in the corner of the Blacklist. Oh, here we go. Mr. Amplified is about to get blacklisted. And there it is. In comes the teams. 2, 3. There's the 3 count. Dominic Fury there to cut off both 9 Blue and Nerd Rage. And the Blacklist is walking away with a huge victory over Amp Army here today on Elite Stars.